So another day, another hollow, dispassionate copy of a Disney animated classic. What's up, everybody? Before we get into it, I want to thank all the new subs and all the love on the last video. That is truly appreciated. You guys have blown me away. That's the most views I've had on one video, so I appreciate it. So we already know that the live action remakes, and I say live action in quotes just because the majority of these movies are CGI, so can you really consider them live action? I don't think so, but we know that they're a mixed bag. This one in particular, the comments coming from the production is kind of radioactive. We'll get to what they're using as inspiration for this, but first I want to pay tribute to Kevin Conroy, one of the best Batman voice actors there is. Thoughts and prayers to his family, and may he rest in peace. We didn't just lose a really great voice actor and actor, we lost Batman, period. Now, let's get to the article. So this is going to be coming from Decider, and it was written by Greta Bjornson. The upcoming live-action Hercules is being propelled from the 90s right into 2022. Filmmakers Joe Russo and Anthony Russo are turning the Disney classic into a modern film. Told Variety their movie will pull inspiration from TikTok of all places. And the tone of this is exactly how I'm feeling. They do have some comments from it. The Russo brothers being roasted on Twitter. We'll get to those. They're pretty dope. The short form video app, we don't need to go over what TikTok is. We already know. Joe told Variety that Hercules will be directed by Guy Ritchie. And Guy Ritchie, he directed the live action Aladdin. It was okay. It was the ending that kind of went off the rails for me. Guy Ritchie will be a little more experimental in tone, a little bit more experimental in execution than previous live-action Disney films. While Hercules will get a shake-up from the Russo brothers, they're still keeping the musical element from the 1997 animated film, but infusing it with that TikTok magic. I assume that's sarcasm. As Joe explained, there are questions about how you translate it as a musical. Audiences today have been trained by TikTok, right? What is their expectation of what that musical looks like and feels like? That can be a lot of fun and help us push the boundaries a little bit on how you execute a modern musical. Well, he may think it's fun, but Twitter doesn't exactly agree. As Joe's quotes began making their rounds online, commenters couldn't hold back. Seeing one of the Russo brothers say that TikTok may be an inspiration for the Hercules remake is one of the most chilling things I've ever heard, one wrote. Another added, "Finally, Disney knows what we want, watching Hercules in 30-second intervals with Minecraft parkour underneath." Oh my goodness. A Hercules live-action TikTok-inspired musical? Hollywood just bored at this point. The more I try to decipher what the heck Russo means by trained by TikTok, my brain hurts. Is it going to be shot vertically? Are they going to get random creators on the app to write all new songs? And please don't do that. Is it just going to be a lip sync of the original film? What does it mean? Dear Russos, I watch a movie to watch a movie, not an effing TikTok. Sincerely, everyone. I 100% agree with this sentiment right here. The Russo bros say the Disney live-action Hercules film is a modern musical inspired by TikTok. Live-action Hercules inspired by TikTok? WTF? And this is all millennials right here. This is all us. That same face. I'm not going to go see this movie. I'm not, thrilled with the live actions at this point. They've all been kind of humdrum as far as I'm concerned. So I wouldn't pay money to go see that. Got to love the Russos. Since Endgame, they have given us the inside of Tom Holland's butthole, the single most mediocre action film ever made in The Gray Man, and are working on TikTok Hercules. Basically, they've been given carte blanche to be wildly prolifically awful. The Russo brothers Hercules was announced in June, about 25 years after the animated version was released by Disney in 1997. The fantasy musical starred Tate Donovan as Hercules, Danny DeVito as Philoctetes, James Woods as Hades, and Susan Egan as Megara. Now, the live action adaptations of Disney's classic animated films. That's not new. You got 101 Dalmatians. You have The Jungle Book. They've been adapted live action, and I think that's what kickstarted them. Uh, you know, uh, Adapting these these films. But especially with the new ones that are coming out, these new live actions that they've done in recent years, they're not honoring the original animated films. This just feels like they're capitalizing on nostalgia, and because they're doing that, they have a guaranteed piggy bank. If you look at how much these live action remakes are making, they're doing well at the box office. But you go look at the audience scores, they're doing horribly. I think the Aladdin remake is the one that's more well received, but the rest of them have middling reviews from the audience. Now, I'm gonna stop short of calling this a bastardization of the original, but they aren't good. And the creative liberties that these directors are taking with this, they're kind of tarnishing the memory of these movies. So if you're one of the ones who are on the fence about going to see any more of these live actions, I would just say pay attention to what's coming out of the production. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you to everyone dropping by. Really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed already, go ahead and do that while you're down there. If you could, do all the other algorithm appeasing efforts. Really appreciate that. Helps get our videos seen by more people. Hope you guys have a good day. Until the next video, keep it casual. Peace.